still get hurt. Even today, my foot got stomped. You can see the mark on my boot. Okay? So, yeah, my foot hurts. It's stone stomp. Okay? So, if I can get hurt and I've got a lot of experience, then I know somebody without a whole lot of experience can get hurt. So, do not do anything that you see me do at home. Okay?
My horses are well trained.
Okay, we need no discussion right now, guys. Remember what we talked about last week? About how y'all gotta be really quiet, really good, and no running around because it could distract her? But you see how she's all, oh my goodness, there's people. Okay? If y'all start getting loud and rambunctious, that could get me hurt. And I've already been hurt once today. I don't need to get hurt again. Okay? Okay? Alright. So, here in a second, I'm going to get in here with her. And I'm going to start. Okay, yes. She's got grabs on her legs to protect them because sometimes they'll stumble. Kind of like what you just did. You get her legs together. And look close. She's got metal screws on her front feet. And if she hits, that could hurt. So the grabs will protect her from bruising her leg or busting something. Okay? Protect her feet because she paws a lot and keeps her feet from tipping and breaking. And that gives her she'll stomp, but a lot of times she'll paw. Yeah. When she eats, she paws and she has her feet. That's just how Mom made them. She said that, you know what, we need something to mow the grass, so we made horses. Okay. Any more questions before we get started? Yes. Hang on. Don't listen, so that way if you ask a question, you won't have to answer it. What's the question, ma'am? Girls are separate and do the same class.
I think that the one that we saw was just like that.
Well, could have been, but she hasn't been away from home too much. She only goes to shows and to here, but I don't ride her around the road because it's not safe to do that by yourself. And I don't have another person to ride with. Yes, ma'am.
I have a horse named Princess.
I heard, and she lives at the river, right? Very cool. Yes, that's good.
We have a trailer. I fed it and watched it in her sauce and it's funny. Then I think it's so weird. How do you think of the name?
Okay, the story behind her name, I'll tell you that story and then we'll get started, okay? Ears. Mouth.
Side.
Okay, her name is Aria, which I know is a mouthful, so if you can't say Aria, you can call her Missy, because she'll answer that too. Okay? Aria is Italian for air. Her mom's name is Opus Tradition, and her dad's name is Estia Summer Breeze. When I got her, I was taking an opera class, it was a music class, and I was trying to figure out something that went with old school like tradition and something airy like breeze. And so an aria in music is one of those songs in an opera that you go away and it's stuck in your head because it's really pretty, it kind of floats around, and that's kind of the music. So since but anyways, her name means air, and so it kind of ties it all together because it's an old-fashioned name, and it ties into it. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to go in here, and we're going to get started. And then if you have any other questions, wait till the end, okay? If I ask you a question, y'all can answer, okay? But otherwise, I don't want any talking. I will ride the horse, but y'all won't ride the horse. Okay? Because there's a whole bunch of y'all. Alright, hang on.
Couldn't get it all day.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. If each one of y'all rode for 5 minutes, that'd be 100 minutes.
Well, 1 minute, 20 minutes.
We couldn't get y'all on and off that fast, okay? And we got 2 more, so now we're at 22. So we just don't have that kind of time for everybody to ride, okay?
Jump off.
It'd be like, pitch you on, pitch you off, pitch you on, pitch you off. You know, so we can't do that, okay? So I'm going to go in here.
I can get on the horse on the shoulder.
I'm going to go in here. All questions, all talking, you stop so you can listen. And then afterwards, you can ask any questions, because I bet I'll answer a lot of your questions here with everybody else. That way I only have to talk in one direction.
It's really hard. It's really hard to get on the elbows and everything.
Come on.
I was like, over here.
All right. I'm going to go shortcut. I'm going the short way. Okay. What we're going to talk about tonight is called, guys, don't zip it. Alright, what we're going to talk about tonight is called discipleship. Hi, babe. Have y'all ever heard of the word discipleship before?
No.
Yeah. Mr. Larry, what's discipleship?
Discipleship is, let's say, discipling others.
Okay.
Going out and learning more about Jesus.
Okay.
Becoming a disciple of Jesus.
Okay.
A follower.
Follower, good. Alright, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you, through her, how God helps us learn how to follow Him better. Okay? And we're going to start with a scripture. We got 3 scriptures for tonight, okay? So we've got 3 steps in this. That's picking her up. Okay, we're going to start off. Hi, what are you? There you go. What are you? Right here, right there. That's cool. Okay. Alright, in Hebrews chapter 12, listen guys, in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1, it says, as for us, we have this large crowd of witnesses around us. So then, let us rid ourselves of everything that gets in the way, just like she was doing just a second ago, and of the sin that holds on to us so tightly, and let us run with determination the race that lies before us. Okay. What this is talking about is we have to get rid of all of the distractions that keep us from focusing on God. Alright? Just like she has a ton of distractions right now, and she's not focused on me at all, is she? She was walking by and trying to push me out of the way. She's eating the grass. She's not focused on me. Okay? So what I'm going to do, over by that gate, I've got a whip. And I know that sounds scary, but all it is just a long stick that's going to make my arms longer. Okay? It's not going to hurt her. I'm not going to use it to hurt her. All it's going to do is make my arm longer so I don't have to get as close to it. Okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to work with her to help get rid of the distractions so she'll focus on me. Just like this is saying, is we got to get rid of the distractions so we can focus on God. Okay? Make sense? Yes. All right. Be right back. Making us do something. Sometimes it makes us move a little faster. She don't like that. She got mad because I'm trying to make her pay attention. Sometimes when God tells us, hey, you should focus on me, we get a little mad too. So he just keeps working with it. So that way we start paying attention to him. Now if you watch Aria, and sometimes you look at her ears, you can tell what she's paying attention to. If the ear's pointing at you, that means she's listening to me. If she's really tense, you look at her, she's like, you know? So we're going to keep working her. But sometimes we try to do our own thing. So And if you notice, you start cutting a little bit closer to me. Like, I know the law says. Just like as you start working with God and walking with God, you start learning that God stays close to you. You start working to get close to Him. Do we go and tell people? Do we go and tell people?
Foul it up.
Does God say, go say I love that person? Okay. We go and tell people. We're supposed to live out our relationship. So, they get none of the crap. So even though that we have a bond, it's not perfect, is it? She still wants to eat every now and then. She still gets distracted by people coming in and out. But we're working on it. It's a work in progress, just like your walk with God. All right. In James chapter 2, you want to read this one? Verse 18, it says, but some people will say, one person has faith, another has action. My answer is this. Don't pick me up.
It's because they keep walking around.
Yeah. Guys, y'all need to stay seated and stop running around, okay? Let me stay put. In James chapter 2, verse 18, it says, but someone will say, one person has faith, another has action. My answer is, show me how anyone can have faith without action. I will show you my faith by my action. That means that what she does shows her relationship to me, right? If you start to eat, that means she stopped listening to me, right? So her deed shows her relationship to me, right? So our deeds show our relationship to God. If we help the stranger that dropped their book at school, if we help them, then that shows that we're a caring person, right? And God's caring, okay? So what our deeds do, we show people Christ quick. Just like she gets a little grumpy, sometimes we get grumpy. Sometimes we don't do what we're supposed to. Alright? It's not perfect, but we try. We try. Okay? Yeah, I know. Okay. So, we are the only Christ that people see. So if we act, so people know we're Christians. Alright? If we act, girls, stop talking. If we do what we're supposed to do and act like Jesus, then we show them the real Jesus, right? But if we see somebody, say the person that dropped their book, if we look at them and we just laugh and go on, do we show them who Jesus really is? No. Okay? So just because we're listening to God, you still have to do what He says, okay? And Sue's going to have to work some more before we go any further because she's not listening, right? She's being a little anxious. So she's going to have to work some more. Just like as Christians, sometimes God has to get on to us, right? All right? And y'all need to stay seated. I'm serious, okay? Now,
That's
answer
what
questions at the
they're
end.
all focused.
I'll answer questions at the end. I know what's distracting her is y'all. So I have to take that away from her. So y'all are sad. Sometimes I've got to take things away from her that cause her to be distracted. Sometimes that can be our friend. If you've got a friend that doesn't act like Christ, sometimes God will say, you need to let that friend go. You can act like me. Sometimes it's not pleasant, but you have to take things away from them. That way, we can listen like we're supposed to. All right. We're going to be on some music now. We're going to try this. Do not try this at home. Okay? Do not. Raise your hand if you heard me. Do not try this at home. Boys, I need your hand. Do not try this at home. Okay.
made her do that?
Distraction. Okay. I'm going to be sore tomorrow, just so y'all know.
Oh, yeah. Exactly, we stopped.
Okay. We're going to try this again. Oh. So now then, y'all just got to really dig on this lesson on sometimes we rebel against God badly. And we say, oh no, I'm not going to do that at all. And completely say, I'm going to do my own thing. Now then, was it easy on her when we did that? No. Did that?
No.
But she had to work a lot more, didn't she? So in our lives, when we rebel against God, is our life going to be better or worse? Better. It's going to be a lot worse. Just like her job became a lot harder, our job in life will be a lot harder. Now that doesn't mean we're following God. Life's going to be a bed of roses and all wonderful. But it will be better. Bad things will still happen when we follow God. I still get stepped on.